Vice President's going to be in Jacksonville tomorrow. They've been making the abortion issue, saying that Florida is now back in play as a result of that. Your thoughts?
So first of all, I mean, if you remember when I became governor, this state had almost 300,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. Today, we have 900,000 more registered Republicans than Democrats. Just those demographics, I think it's a very uphill climb. But I also think it's an uphill climb because of Biden's failed leadership and failed policies. And it's hard for middle-class people to afford a home because interest rates are over 7%. They were a lot lower when Trump was in office. Now they're through the roof, and their payments double effectively for the average price of a home. He's let in 10 million people illegally come across our southern border. Yes, criminal aliens. Yes, people from terrorist sponsoring regimes. Maduro has released people from prison and sent them to the border. It's been a total disaster. Not only is he letting people come through the border, he's actually flying in people from places like Haiti under an illegal parole program. And unfortunately, you had this young girl in Massachusetts that one of the people Biden flew in from Haiti is now charged with sexually assaulting this 14-year-old girl. How is that in our country's interest for them to do? What about the inflation? They said it would go away. Inflation seems to be accelerating. People haven't gotten any relief from any of this stuff. So look, if that was the record you had, I understand they would try to figure out anything they could to try to change the dynamic or to try to change the focus from the failed leadership. But they failed on fiscal, they failed on inflation, they failed on interest rates, they failed on the border. And oh, by the way, is this world more peaceful than it was when Trump was president? Not even close. And so Biden's been a failed leader internationally, and I think that becomes more and more apparent every day. But here's what I would say, and some of your employers would appreciate this message. I welcome Biden-Harris to spend a lot of money in Florida. Light up the airwaves. Do it. Light it on fire. We are fine with you doing that here, but I can confidently predict that you'll see Republican victories, not just at the top of the ticket, but up and down the ballot, and I think that's a good thing.